Hello everybody, welcome back to Torment, Tides of Numenera. Anyways, so I think we're gonna go this way. I think I'm gonna try to save these guys for the real playthrough because I don't want to know if they're shady motherfuckers or if they're good guys yet, because it will color my later playthrough, and I don't want to know that. And we might find out anyways. That's cool, but I'm not gonna do it myself, basically. Although, you know, there's a good chance, very high chance, you find out either way. But this is just basically a quick look through Torment. I'm not trying to be all inclusive here. That will come in 2017, which is fucking far away. God, it'd be fun to go through this entire game, I have to say. Right now, it's a good time. There's nothing else going on, like, game-wise, except for Overwatch. Which, by the way, if you've noticed, my videos coming out very sparingly. It's all Overwatch's fault. I'm addicted to it. It's taking up all my goddamn time. And I used to get, like, one up a day, and now it's just, like, 2 or 3 a week. I apologize for that, but, you know, I gotta rank up. What can I say? I'm sure you understand. Silver Orphan. Q. What is? Oh, yeah. I want to sleep. Yes, please. Airship captain. There's airships. Airships is one of those game tropes that I just fucking love. I don't know why. Especially if you get your own airship. I would like one where, I'm sure there was a game like this. I know there was a couple that I think, but I never played, that were kind of like this, where you actually keep and maintain an airship and not necessarily steer it around. I don't think that would really work with games like this, but it'd be cool to, like, maintain an airship, even if you're not even using it for yourself. A woman as tall and graceful as a willow steps forward to greet you. She bows and looks down at you with warm, gold-flecked eyes. "Welcome," she says, "to Tranquility's Rest. I am the proprietress, Tranquility. Are you looking for a place to take your ease?" "Yes, Madam Tranquility, you weird-named motherfucker. I would like a room." As she speaks, a sense of delicious calm comes over you, and you find yourself wanting to agree with her. There is nothing you'd like better right now than the peace and solitude of a quiet room. Uh-oh, they're gonna make this weird, aren't they? Also, I can't really tell. Is this, are there actual ceilings here? They're just cut off? Yeah, because that's how they did the other rooms. So it just kind of, I was just kind of, it'd be kind of cool to sleep like this, overhanging a vast chasm. Also terrifying. "Forgive me for asking, but are you human?" She laughs melodiously. "No need for apologies. Given my height, it is a natural question. I am indeed human, a human mutant, and fortunate to live in Saga's Cliffs, where that is not a crime. There are very few places in the world where someone like me would even be allowed to clean a hostel, let alone own one." It's a hostel? Yeah, I guess it is. "Tell me about Tranquility's Rest." She smiles. "It is the most peaceful inn in Saga's Cliffs, with the most beautiful views. All rooms face outward, so that the bustle of the caravanserai baranderi is invisible and inaudible. All you see is sky and sea and the roofs of the city far below you. And all you can hear is the breeze. I am the sole owner, and I have been offering solitude, security, and discretion to travelers for 20 years. You will never have as sound a night's sleep as you will when you stay here." "I'd like a place to sleep, please." Tranquility smiles. "I'm so pleased, and I'm sure you will be most comfortable. The price is 2 shins per person." "Give me that womb. We lost 2 shins. Thank you, my friend. Rest well." Yay, sleeping. 8214. Look at this. We're all ready to go. Hiya! Airship captain. Hey, you got a ship for sale, buddy? I would like to purchase one. No. Okay. Fine. You know, in stories a lot, you meet a character if there's like airships or whatever the method of travel, and you need a captain. The captain will always have won the ship through like gambling or something. I've never seen that implemented in a game where you have to win at poker. I guess because maybe they're too easy to game these mini games, so everyone would just get an airship really easily. But it would be cool if that was a well implemented mechanic. Hello, silver orphans. Aren't you cute? Two silver humanoids stand near a small vehicle of indeterminate origin. Their skin has a reflective metallic sheen that makes them appear both a part of and separate from the scenery around them. As you approach, both of them turn to face you. They have no mouths, and they must scream. And their eyes are a fathomless black, reflecting nothing. A name for these creatures rises from memory. Silver Orphans. It may not be the name by which they know themselves, but it is the name used by the Order of Truth. Oh, no, 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 I gotta run. Uh-oh. The Silver Orphans turn to stare at each other for several moments. Then the one on the right gestures at you in a complicated pattern. Scan thoughts. Minds of machines we seek. Know you any? Although you can't understand their gestures, you can hear the thoughts. Why do you seek the minds of machines? They stare at you impassively, as though they can't hear you at all. The one on the left kneels, using a foreshortened finger to trace lines and circles in the dust at your feet. Ripples radiate from a point. First a square, then a human eye, then an unrecognizable mass of interconnected dots. The Silver Orphan looks up at you, awaiting your reply. Scan thoughts. Any minds of machines that we may find that which was lost. Whoop! I'll be hitting the old dusty Oh, look at this guy's gloves. I want them. The big oven mitts. Oh, I talked to him. He's an actual guy. Hello, actual guy. Omadon. This robed man turns a golden bespectacled gaze and winning smile on you. He seems a charming enough sort, but it's clear he wants something from you and is perfectly willing to take it, politely and with absolute guile, of course.
At last, he says, someone who looks like they can see further than their nose. These sights are as observant as rocks. He clasps his hands together, pleading, please tell me you've seen a beautiful girl with purple hair. Her name is Persea. She is my beloved. But she suffers from a madness that causes her to fear everything. She can't stop running from imagined dangers, and I've been chasing her for, years now, trying to catch her and cure her before she hurts herself.
That's how I imagine. This guy's obviously batshit insane.
Imagine me a danger to her. Why? I brought her back!
Okay, we've got a major creepo here, guys.
I recently tracked her to Saga's cliffs, but none of these blind fools can remember seeing her, even though I believe she stayed here for a time.
He grips your arm.
Let me give you a description so you will know her. She is heartbreakingly beautiful and wears winged hair combs that float around her head, constantly changing the arrangement of her purple hair. Please, if you see her or hear word of her, return and tell me. My name is Omadon, and I can be most generous.
Okie dokie. Bye. Goodbye. I'm gonna try to find this. I don't know. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. Mimavira. Hello? Sailor? A man in a brigadine coat stands in front of the heavy wooden gate. His arms are crossed, his feet firmly planted. You got business with the Mimavira? Who's the Mimavira? She's the boss lady of the Bloom. Been in charge for about 10 years. Couldn't tell you what the title means, but there's always been a Mimavira. His eyes narrow. And if you had to ask that question, you ain't got no business with her, lady. What is the Bloom exactly? These guys are, I find, really willing to part with information and just tell me, like, random bullshit. Like, I understand why, because this game's so weird. You need a lot of explanation. You don't just, like, know where you're at and what's happening. It's just kind of strange that they're just, like, they're also friendly. Even, like, this fucking guard, he's just spilling the beans here. It's a monster. A stinking tumor the size of a city. Full of veins and cysts and sacs that folk can crawl around inside. Sometimes they lead to maws. His sunken eyes gleam as he speaks the word. If you give them what they want to eat, they'll send you to another world. Or not, if they decide to feed on you instead. Scan thoughts. I didn't even want to open the maw. Poor Resh. Can you tell me anything else about the Numenera? Nobody crosses her. Not even the council. He waves a dismissive hand at the passers-by. All these poor plotters are scared of her. And that means they're scared of me, too. Go work for the Numenera, son. That's what my dad told me. You'll never be anybody in this life if folk ain't scared of you. Scan thoughts.
Dad never told me about the bloom, though. I wonder if he even knew.
That's his voice in his head for himself. I'm looking for a tall, beautiful woman with purple hair. Ain't we... Oh, that wasn't it. Ain't we all? He snorts. That lovesick Carker keeps asking me about his girlfriend, and I keep telling him the same thing. I ain't seen no purple-haired ladies. Truth is, if she did pass through here, she'd probably stopped at the inn. So if you want to find Miss Purple Hair, that's where I'd start. Alright, dude. Farewell. I don't know if that voice is as enjoyable to hear or to listen to as it was to do, but it gives you a nice vibration in your chest. It's quite fulfilling to speak that way. I'm looking for a woman named Persea. She is said to be beautiful and has purple hair. Have you seen her? Because I feel like we need to team up and take this dude down. She gives you a sad smile. Perhaps? Many people stay here, and this woman might have been among them, but I don't remember her. I'm sorry. Scan thoughts. She's been talking to Omadon. Well, I won't reveal Persea's secret. Okay, so she knows. She just won't tell. Ooh. Explore, I didn't see you earlier. She like blends in here. Shut up, I don't care what you have to say. Just have a look around, a gander. Beside the bed is a handsome and well-made night table with a single drawer. A large open book sits on top of it. Examine the book. The pages of the book are made of thick vellum, and it appears to be an atlas of the region. The book is open to a map that depicts the city of Saga's Cliffs, the Valley of Dead Heroes nearby, a range of mountains to the north, labeled as the Asifagan Range, and a circular desert farther to the east, marked as the Lost Sea. A thin strip of fabric has been placed between the open pages. A second fabric strip marks another place in the book. Try to judge the age. Look for the names. Turn the page marked by the other fabric strip. You see another full-page map, this time representing a region called Agar Kala. It seems to be located somewhere to the northwest of Saga's Cliffs, and it's defined by a massive ring of mountains labeled as the Clock of Kala. The mountain range is so perfectly round that it was almost certainly engineered by artificial means in the distant past. Several cities and towns dot the landscape, but the largest and most prominent is named Sada Emidu. Was this going back to where it was? Yeah, okay. Try to judge the age of the book. It's really old. Okay, let's look on this. I'm not going to read all this because I don't think it's going to be too relevant to me. Try to open the drawer. The drawer appears to be locked, but you can hear something rattling around inside. The noise is faint but constant, as if the object is alive. You can pick the lock. We could force the drawer open. Let's try to pick the lock. So 85 is pretty good. I probably should have stuck to the one, shouldn't I have? After a bit of effort, you hear a satisfying click, and the drawer opens soundlessly. Oh, that didn't cost me anything. Do I have 2 of those things? I'll have to check that out. I don't remember. Inside you find a small ornamental comb that looks like a jeweled insect. In fact, it is a jeweled insect. A biomechanical marvel that is very much alive. The pincers seek to fasten themselves upon locks of hair, and its wings allow it to hover around the wearer's head. Several strands of hair are still clutched in the comb's pincers. They are a vibrant purple. Of course they are. The floating comb and the purple hair match Omodan's description of Persea. It seems likely that she stayed in this very room, and probably not long ago. Okay. Addendum added, one true love. I'm not going to give this to Omodan, because he's a big old creepy bastard. I just want to talk to Persea. Maybe I can help assist her out, you know? Are these... Oh, here it is. Quest items. Oh, so I can't use it because they're quest items. But I wanted to check. There was that one thing that gave me infinite max effort. This thing. Speed Edge 1. No, I just have Speed Edge 1. So why didn't that... I did 2. Why didn't it cost me 1 speed? It's a bit odd. I still have not leveled up in a long time. But maybe now that we're actually doing a quest, it'll give me some experience. So let's talk to... hello? Wait, what? What is this? What's happening? Where am I? Who am I? What's happening? Oh, what's happening? Something... The game is, God damn it. Something's wrong. It's not letting me do anything. No bugs! I would click the feedback button, give them feedback. Last time that fucked me up. I'm gonna try saving here. If not, I'll cut to whatever. Let's save and reload it. See what happens. Oh, she walked away right after I did that. Fuck you. Alright, it looks like it's working now. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Let's talk to Tranquility. I found this hair comb in one of your rooms. Do you know who it belonged to? You said you hadn't seen Persea, but I found this comb in one of your rooms. The hair in it is purple, just like hers. She takes the comb and examines it, frowning. Yes, I lied to Omodan, and I do not regret it, though I know you will judge me for it. Perhaps you'll understand when I tell you Persea's story. Yeah, fucking, I knew it. Omodan may believe her to be his one true love, but it is obsession, not love. And it has made a monster of him. She sighs. From what Persea has told me, he found her corpse in a alright. I've never known how to pronounce this word. I've read it in books all the time, but I've never heard anyone say it out loud. So sepulcher? I don't know. Sepulcher is what I'm going to go with, but, you know, it's probably wrong. You can make fun of it. Me. I won't cry in my sleep about it. I will. In the Valley of Dead Heroes, perfectly preserved by ancient science, and fell in love with her beauty. His foolishness might have ended there, except that Omodan had ancient science of his own, and he used it to wake her from death. He seemed to think this unasked-for resurrection would make him a hero in her eyes, and that she would fall instantly in love with him. But she was unnerved by his fervor. She explained that she did not share his feelings. He wouldn't listen. He saw her disgust as a passing madness. Persea has fled from him ever since, but he is relentless. She looks up. Do you see now why I helped her? Why I lied to him? And to you? She's like very... I wouldn't expect someone who owns their like hotel to be so... What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm not sure, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. No? Obsession is oft mistaken for love, and the beloved is simply a prize to be won. Persea owes Omodan her life. Yes, love can't be won through obligation and must be given freely. She breathed a sigh of relief. I'm glad to hear you say that. What do you intend to do now? We can convince Omodan to stop following Persea. He can't be allowed to find her. I want to throw him off her trail. I want to bring them together. Should we try to convince him? I don't feel like that's going to... I don't know. This won't really resolve the issue. He'll still hunt her down, right? But I feel like this will be unsuccessful. But we're going to go for it anyways. A noble course of action, though not an easy one, I fear. I wish you good luck. I need your help. She frowns. What did you wish to do? Okay. Where is Persea actually going? I'm sorry. The less people who know that, the better. Fine. Fine. I just wanted a friend. Yeah, whatever. I'll go talk to Umadon. Hey, you big dum-dum. Give me your power gloves, please. Oh, right. The other thing. Umadon brightens as he sees you.
Hello again, friend. Any news of Persea? Have you seen her?
Getting a little Monokuma on this guy. Tranquility told me that you're the reason Persea is on the run. She hates and fears you. Can you give me more details? How did you... Should I say this? I think that's the mistake. Ah, fuck it. I'll just go for it.
Hates me.
His shoulders sag.
She's hardly given me a chance. I gave her life. She should be grateful. Instead, she runs like I'm a fucking monster.
If she says she doesn't love you, then you should believe her. You're clearly a man of great abilities. Why waste your time chasing a woman who doesn't appreciate them? Let's not pat him on the back. Do you really want someone who doesn't want you?
She must love me. I freed her from that terrible place, from death itself. She just doesn't know it, doesn't understand. When I have her back, I will prove it to her. You don't know her like I do. Nobody does.
The Persea of your dreams doesn't exist. You're chasing a real woman who hates you. There is no happy ending here. Oh, here we go. It's going to be a hard one. I'm going to go all the way on this one. Hell yeah. For a long moment, Omadon looks like he's about to punch you. But then he turns away.
You're right. My Persea was the one who slept. The one who woke was a stranger to me. And I have tortured both her and myself by trying to force her reality to match my fantasy. I have been a fool. And worse, a villain. She will not see me again.
Aw, poor crazy bastard. I still want his... We got gold tides now. And blue tides. Sure. Alright, Tranquility, can I get a free room for that shit that I just pulled off right there? You see that? I convinced Omadon to give up looking for Persea. That is wonderful news, she says, her eyes shining. You have done her a great kindness. Are you sure you don't want to tell me where she went? Fine. I don't know. You think we'll ever meet her? I don't know. She seems like a smart lady. Ooh, is this a bar? I said we'd meet our first cast-off at a bar. Bar? Bar? Cast-off? Hello? Cast-off? Cast-off?